Patience, no.
I want to have them more prepared, but we're kind of scrambling right now, catching up from last week's issues with the RLW and the previous week's holiday. But as Gene said, the board approved the first reading last week. Assuming the second reading will change this week. Effective Monday next week, we will be operating both TTI and OICT as one terminal. So we will be operating both gates using the same processes and methodologies and systems that we use at OICT. So things will change a little bit on the TTI side. We'll be putting some information on our website with some terminal maps that you can download and print out. We'll be putting a recap on there as to what to expect moving forward between the two terminals. There'll be some changes on the TTI side where we operate on the OICT side. We're primarily a decking operation as opposed to a chassis operation. That will, TTI facility is going to change more to the OICT look and feel. A lot of the yard numbering, striping is going to remain the same, but there'll be less chassis parking, more container stacking. And we've brought more equipment into the terminal, so our equipment's you're going to start seeing it, on the TTI side here pretty shortly. What else we got going on? There might be some other procedural changes. We'll try and give you as much information as we can on our website, as well as we'll send out an email broadcast, have more information available to you as we can make it available. One of the key things we're going to be doing as well is if you haven't signed up on our website, please do so. It's going to be a source to keep track of just basic information from week to week. Right now, we post information on there. We update it daily as to what vessels we're receiving for. We're going to expand that. Vessels that are going to be calling on the first 55 and 56 side of the terminal, we're going to want to receive that cargo through that gate. Stuff is going to be, planned to work on the OICT side of the terminal. The 57, 59, we're probably going to receive it through the existing OICT gate. Those gates are going to get complicated as to what you call everything. So what we've done is current OICT gate is going to be the east gate. TTI gate is going to be the west gate. It's all going to be in the same system, all the same terminal operating system, the same terminal. So there's going to be an east gate and a west gate. On our website, for each vessel that we're receiving for, we're going to note on there which gate we use for delivering cargo for that vessel. East gate, west gate. We'll give you some more updates as well, but there will be a change effective, Monday morning for you guys when you come in to conduct your business. TTI will not be in existence anymore in Oakland. It will all be SSA terminals, Oakland International Container Terminal. Questions?
Yeah, do you have any plans of ways to cut down on the amount of traffic outside, or how long it takes a trucker to get into the terminal, as well as being able to turn around when they get in here?
Well, right now we're working on making those improvements. Like I mentioned in our last meeting, we're a project right now. We're adding another lane. We're moving our guard shack out of the way to increase the flow into the terminal. We were short of labor earlier last week. We had one day with no labor at all. So we built up a big backlog of cargo in the terminal. We're powering through it as best we can right now. We've added labor. We're running a lot of equipment, extra equipment right now. But it's just not going to happen overnight. The ships keep coming. You guys keep bringing us cargo. Everybody wants everything at the same time.
Is there any thought of extra hours?
We're constrained to a certain extent with customs. We can't. We're willing to do extra hours. That's not an issue. We can't deliver out at night. We can't deliver out on the weekends. Customs with sequestration is limited on what they have to staff their radiation monitors. We can't do anything beyond their normal hours Monday through Friday. And we've approached customs and we're continuing to talk to customers, see if there's anything we can do to make improvements in that regard too.
Will there be a flow through from the Berth 58 side all the way across?
Yeah, thanks for asking that. The fence that exists now will be gone come Monday. If you drive out there now, you see there's no chain link. It's just a bunch of K-rail. That's all coming apart. Some of it's going to be coming apart this week and balance on the weekend. So it's going to be one open continuous terminal.
Kevin, Corey Master, FlexGen. That being said, is there going to be movement of assets between the two facilities?
It will be one facility.
So it will be one
It's
facility.
one, just think of it as one facility. It's one terminal operating system, it's
Okay.
one facility.
Because the vendor was telling me that chassis that were brought in one gate would be repaired by mechanics on that side.
There are some nuances in that regard, correct. There could be some division of labor, some jurisdictional issues, differences between the existing two facilities that will remain in place as one facility.
But assets will be moving back and forth.
Oh, yes.
Even Tom from the Borders and Brokers Association, will you be sending out a public notice for all the changes? This is pretty massive, and.
So we will be putting some information out on our website this week, later this week, as well as sending out some information via the mobile broadcast email system.
When will the notice come out, please?
I don't have a date. I don't have a specific date. I think part of it is, we officially can't put anything out until after the board has a second reading on Thursday. So we're not going to say anything before then, for sure.
So potentially Thursday or Friday,
Correct.
because it's effective next Monday.
Believe me, I share your pain. I'm just the operating guy. I share your pain.
Okay, thank you.
So one of the key factors is going to be a west gate and an east gate.
Yeah, for truckers, you think, a lot's not going to change initially as far as on-engine vessel is usually called TTI now, it's probably going to continue to call it TTI.
Right.
You're going to go the same, basically, the more you typically go now, you're going to continue to go. But check the website, it's going to be the east gate, the west gate. When there's communication, where are you? Well, I'm at the TTI gate. Well, there's no TTI gate.
Yes,
It's the east gate, or the west gate.
I got you.
And as we try and get information out to you as things are changing, as vessels are going to different places or to different parts of the terminal, that's how we're going to communicate to you.
Okay.
So for all intents and purposes, Kevin, we could be in-gating down at your end right now, and then out-gating from the far side for an export.
Very possible, very possible. Or vice versa.
Great, well,
So stay tuned, and we'll try and keep you updated as to what's going on.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Really appreciate that update. That was well needed, so